Everybody know that the owl is on and the meeting will be recorded.
Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. It's 1 o'clock, September the 11th, 2025. Citizen comments. This agenda item provides an opportunity for citizens to address the board or committee on any matter that is not posted on the agenda. I have no one who's requested comments, so we'll move on to C1. Consider approval of minutes for the August 14th, 2025 minute and take appropriate action. 2025 meeting and take appropriate action. I hope everyone's had a chance to go through the minutes. Is there any changes?
I make a motion to approve the August 14th, 2025 minutes as presented.
I second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passes unanimously. C2, discuss senior advisory board meeting dates. A little background, this item was placed on the agenda to allow board members to discuss whether there is interest in moving the current meeting time and day of the senior advisory board meeting, or if the preference remains the same with the current day and time. I put this on the agenda for a reason, and the reason being that one of our members, our past members, Rick Cathy, is unable to come on the second Thursday of the month. And he continues to serve on the Veterans Board. He continues to serve on the breakfast Friday Franks. He continues to be active with everything that we do, but he's just unable to attend the meetings on the second Thursday. So what I would like to suggest is that we continue to meet on a Thursday, maybe a different Thursday of the month, like the first or the fourth Thursday of the month.
Can you meet any other Thursday other than the second?
Yes, he's available any day of the month except for the second Thursday. of the
Does he work or?
No, he's not. He's retired. But the company that he retired from has a meeting, I think, in Waco, the second Thursday of every month.
Yeah.
And he's very active in that group. And so, I just thought maybe we could change the day from the second to, I think the first Thursday of the month would be the best. So
Did he, that put him back on the board?
he has reapplied to join the board. He's one of the people who has
Good.
applied. And he's an awesome member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, we can take action on this today.
So it says, discuss whether there's interest in moving the current meeting time and day of the senior advisory board, or the preference remains with the current day and time schedule. Because it says discuss. So wait, if y'all are discussing, you have to have what the parameters are. So in order to vote on it, you have to say on the next meeting
Okay.
to decide, to review and take appropriate action. And it has to be the fourth Thursday or the first Thursday. Like you can't say either or, it has to be,
Motion is.
yes, it has to be a specific motion.
The only question I see is if you do it the first Monday or the first Thursday, you're coming the same week as the breakfast. So you've got a couple of days, so you make it a busy week. If you have it the fourth, same thing, you have your fourth Thursday.
And the other one is, when do you want to start it? If you vote on it in October, help me out, October 10th, what's the next Thursday?
As chairman, I can think that, I can decide what day we have the meeting. And I don't think we have to have a motion. I think it's up to us that we can determine what day we meet.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying,
Okay.
I'm saying because it is changing, because when y'all voted on the previous time,
No, we never voted on the previous time. I mean, it was just something that was.
I had to send that
It's not-
schedule to city secretary to let them know what our date of confirmed dates were. We
We
voted,
haven't changed the date in 20 years.
I know, but do you remember when we set the new year together and we said, just to confirm, these are our new dates
No,
every second Thursday? So because I sent that up, if we change it, that's why it has to be. But if you bring it forward on the 9th, Thursday the 9th, to be voted on,
I don't think we have to vote on it.
you can't just change it.
Sure. Sure, we can change.
Yes, you can change it, but it has to be voted, like, it has to be agreed upon.
Yeah, I think we can agree upon it today.
Okay, I mean, I will run that up if I get pushed back.
Typically, Matt, if this is just, the way it's put on the agenda is just to discuss it today.
About,
Oh, I
So what
understand
we
that.
would need to do, you know, like the minutes, you had to consider and act upon it. If you're gonna make a change, it needs to be as a consider and act, as consider and approve item, which is that's what Jackie's trying to say. So we're just talking about it today. If you want to approve, you can set the meeting however you want. That's why it's on here. It's just that it has to be put on the agenda that that's what you're gonna do. It has to be voted on and approved. And then we move on down the road. So what he's saying is we can put it on the agenda as an action item in October.
right,
And then you vote on it, and then November, you're at your new date. It's as easy as that.
We
So,
can decide today.
that's what I'm wanting to know, right,
And then we can vote on.
and then we would update, city secretary, because
correct.
then they have to make the change that, hey, this is all our dates moving
Right, I
forward.
mean, we'll do it that way, but I don't necessarily think that's right. I think that it's up to us as a board that we can meet any day we want.
You can.
You can, yes, you can.
I'm
Yes,
saying the process on how you
right. It's the process.
officially get there.
Oh, okay,
So here's my question is, I understand on October 9th, you can vote on it, but what I'm asking for is what is the direction?
yeah,
What,
we're gonna find out right now.
okay,
Well, what Thursday do you like?
I think the
First or the
second
fourth?
Thursday, I mean, the third Thursday, excuse me.
Okay, we can't do the third. We can do this first or the fourth.
I would do the fourth.
Okay.
Because the first, there's so much going on in the first week.
Debbie,
Fourth is fine with me.
Yes. Okay.
next meeting, we'll vote to change the meeting to the fourth.
for Thursday. Here's my second question. When do you want to start?
Immediately.
Okay, because that's gonna put you on November 27th, which will be Thanksgiving.
And you can't meet on Thanksgiving.
So in the,
And then the next meeting is gonna be December 25th. So if that were to go into action,
Why don't we go with the first
So
and do the first Thursday?
what about the first Thursday in March?
So we having conflicts?
I guess so. That's all we have left.
Second,
Give it the first.
I thought you said because there's so much going on.
and then you can make it effective then.
and then
October.
meet November 6th, and then meet December 4th. Because October
Yes.
9th still has to happen
Yes. And then you would do it then, okay.
every first Thursday of the month.
Everything's,
Right, October 9th,
uh-huh,
November 6th,
Yeah.
December 4th. Okay,
okay,
so that's what we will, on the next one, that's what the motion will be on.
okay,
Change it to the day.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
So we're doing it first.
Any more discussion? Okay, we'll move to C3. Discuss plans for a time capsule. This item is placed on the agenda to allow board members to discuss and plan for a time capsule. It will remain on the agenda until completion. The collection of items will have a deadline of September the 15th and bury the capsule during the September social program, which is on September the 20th.
We had, as people donated any stuff to go in.
I think yesterday during our cooking club, Debbie got up and told the club that we needed to get together and come with items for the time capsule. I think each of us should do that for every event that we're involved in. And, because I think they took pictures yesterday that they're gonna encapsulate.
They're gonna pick some wood and put them in something.
Yeah, we're gonna-
Rick Cathy is volunteered to seal up everything airtight, so.
So for the cooking club, I said, Jennifer took pictures and I said, we're not gonna meet again before the deadline. So if anyone, would you please submit your favorite recipes? And we'll just put together some pictures and recipes and then and I said, and in 25 years, when we're all here to open this, we'll like cook them all. And
Did you
then,
get program?
neglected history is gonna put together
I hope not.
the top assets.
Since the last one. I haven't received any new things since the last meeting, except for a quote block.
A quilt block,
And we could put the rules in for the bunco. Since we have printed those multiple times for the individuals.
And some
because
dice.
that's not
Put some
just-
dice in
some
there.
dice
Some
in there.
dice and some.
And, the rules of how to play the game.
Then I'll do something for Friday, Friday.
And our score sheets.
Yes.
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 and I'll do something for 42, so we'll, Dawson.
And John,
We'll do that. We'll do
the British
that.
score sheet.
Oh, yeah, we'll put some brief score sheets in there. That's okay. That'd be great.
Pictures, but we only have 4 days to do it, guys, so.
That's right.
Yeah, is it possible to extend the date?
We'll have to talk with Rick.
That's
It depends on how much time Rick needs. But yeah, we need to start getting things together and get it to Rick. Anything else? Okay, we'll move on to C4. Review events and activities. This agenda item allows board members to discuss and give feedback on any activities or events attended and review the upcoming calendar. Deborah, why don't you start talking about?
Okay, Bunko is still a success. We had 6 tables, 24 players, very nice. They all brought food. I mean, we had a spread of food and, I think they really enjoyed it. We voted on the time to make sure people were comfortable with meeting at 4. And we gave them the option of meeting at 3 or 4 o'clock. And the majority voted to continue to meet at 4. So we're gonna continue with a 4 o'clock bunco group. And I think we really enjoy it, and it's going a lot smoother since we, explained the rules and people are on board of how to play. So I think they're enjoying that, and hopefully they'll continue. It has been suggested that we have 6 tables, and maybe we could split it up and have 3 and 3, but we'd have to have a separate room to do that. And, we really hadn't voted on that, but, it is a large group to get them to move appropriately, get situated, and then giving them a break time. They love the food, so they take, a lot of time to eat, but still we're making it probably a 2.5 hour event, which is
What type of
appropriate.
photos?
That's at 4.
4.
What you doing here?
We have plenty of room.
I was say, they need more room instead of splitting. She's saying 6 tables. Put it like bridge.
You do 3 and 3, but then we'd have to provide, more gifts.
Well, why would we have to do that? Just whoever makes the most of the 2, it's like we're still playing, but we're just separating. I mean, we'll use the same.
I don't know how to play bunco, so.
Yeah.
Can't we just like pick whoever's got the most wins out of everybody and the most bunkos?
You can, but you're gonna have 2 groups and they're gonna be competing with the 2 different groups versus what we have right now, 1 group competing. So it might be more.
Each
So it's all
other.
6 of your tables in one group?
Yes.
That's
I
all.
think it's working out okay with the 1 group. They're getting the hang of it and how to move and then, what the rules are. But it is, I think breaking, giving them time to eat, but that's okay. We have plenty of time because we
Right,
don't
we-
close
Yes.
until later that day. So, that's going good. The other thing I participated in, which I need to do this more often, is the mindful yoga class. And that is a tough class. You know, I thought I was active and I can move and exercise, but once you get on the floor, you know, and those people are good to stretch, and Rosa does a wonderful job, and I'm planning to attend that more often and try to get more flexible in my life. So that's the one thing I did this last month, and I did thinkabilities to expand my brain, and that's really challenging. I did Sudoku, which I sort of have succeeded in that, but that is really a good class to attend if you want to work your brain and stay involved. I would suggest people to attend that. So,
Mary's having a hard time hearing, not y'all.
sorry.
She's telling me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, of course, I play 42 in the afternoons. Also, we had a cooking club yesterday. And, I think we had 33 or 34 people, 32 people have signed, but there was like 33 or 34 in attendance. And, also did Bunko, and I thought it was great. I think we pretty much leveled out at 24. I think that's a perfect number, and I think that's where we're probably gonna stay.
Okay.
And, also, the Monday night dances, we finally over 100, I think twice the last month. We've hit over 100 on the Monday night dances. Of course, Debbie does all the
Therapy.
the tables, the centerpieces, and the decorations. And, she does a real good job of that,
She's
so
good.
she's real good at that. And,
And we need more men to attend, because these women, they want to dance, and we
Does your
need,
hubby come?
sometimes when his back's not hurting.
but those are some of the things I've done,
But it's fun.
Debbie.
Well, I think I've done just about what you all have done, same things. Citywide, I attended a Chiefs Roundtable discussion last Saturday at venue 1842, and they had police chiefs from around the North Texas area come and speak to the Citizens Police Academy alumni members. It was very nice to know what other cities are doing in the cities, in their cities, and trying to get volunteers to help their police departments. So we got some good ideas. We're just starting getting off the ground and all the help we can get. And I did in today personally, I took cookies over to the fire department in honor of 9/11. Several of the firefighters did the climb where they did the 111-story climb with all their gear on. So, and one of them was our chief, Terry Evans. So he always does a good job. So, yeah. So good. And we'll keep working on our time capsule. Keep it going. Get it done.
Well, I worked on the puzzles, and I put away all the ones we had out on display on the credentials. Put them in the boxes, and we, tape the boxes shut, so we wouldn't lose any pieces. We had about 3 new people that were participating, so. Seems like it's doing, we like having the 2 tables, makes it a lot easier.
Spread everything out. So,
Well, no, the 1,000-piece puzzle will fit on the one that we have with the drawers. But if we get a 1,500-piece puzzle, we have to put it on the second tape. But normally we just have one going in it. So, anyway, try to rotate it.
And you serve the juices and the coffee on Monday morning breakfast, right?
Oh, yeah, I do that. I do coffee, tea. Yeah. No, we do coffee, orange juice or water. Not coffee, tea or.
Coffee, tea.
That was an olden times on the plane. Okay.
Thank you, Mary.
Yeah.
Cheer everybody.
Rondez.
She's always serving.
Yeah.
Always.
You do the front desk, you do everything that we do. You're very active. One of the top volunteers.
Just be young.
Okay. Jackie?
So just kind of we already had our holiday hours on Labor Day. Just a reminder, on September 17th, we will have no fitness classes or programs in the ballroom. We will be hosting a rug event through our software company. And just a couple of key.
Can you explain what that is? Because
So our software company is the system that we use to track memberships and the enrollment system. And they're having a RUG conference, which I don't know what the acronym stands for, but it's an interactive conference with the software provider for people that use it. So we can ask specific questions, get a little bit of demos on certain aspects that they've developed or new settings and stuff like that. And so our staff here will be going to that and our specialists, and that really helps our team kind of know how to operate, especially the new advanced settings to it as well. And then also have that time to ask specific questions of stuff that they see and stuff like that. So we'll be hosting that there. But I do believe later on in the evening, right, programming will resume, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, and, line dance will still have their class.
Yeah,
And I'm sure Chair Yoga will be down in, or not Chair Yoga, Tai Chi will be down in the mirror room.
yeah. So the program will go on, just not here. And then just a couple of items to point out on the rest of the month, kind of big activity. So next week's gonna be a pretty busy week. We'll have Texas Hold'em on the 18th, Friday Franks on the 19th, which that'll be our last seasonal one. And then on the 20th, which is Saturday, is our Cocktails and Comedy. On the 24th, I think is day number one for Garden Group, trying to
Yes.
restart it. Day trip to the Biblical Art Museum on the 25th. On the 27th is our Saturday matinee. And then on the 30th is the last Tuesday of the month. So that's our Tuesday trivia.
I have and I've talked to Jennifer about it. The Saturday matinee is really a success, very much so. And we've discussed a little bit about having a second showing,
Yeah,
because we can have a full house.
sure.
And instead of moving in chairs and we need to leave the space for people to exit if
Yeah.
they need to, maybe have a second showing.
We probably do the third and fourth. I mean, that's what that room's designed for. I think we just were bringing it on to see if we could build it. And then now that it's built, that's literally what that room is for. The theater.
Yeah.
And it's working out real good Saturday.
Yeah.
Who knew that Saturday was gonna be?
Well,
a
that
day
gets us
for the
foot traffic here, right? That's even better.
Maybe a second showing on the Saturdays, after we finish one showing, start another showing. We just got to do it within the time frame that
We can't do it on the same Saturday because we're only open for
We're
4
gonna run it
hours.
over. Yeah,
okay. So we'd have to do it the fall.
the fall Saturday. Yeah,
Okay, so maybe extend.
yeah, we'll work it out.
Okay.
Or maybe a rerun on Wednesday. I mean, people who can't make the Saturday maybe we can have a rerun of the movie
Saturday,
on a different day.
the Saturday
during the
week,
week.
yeah.
Wednesday evening.
Yeah, just call it a recap or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Rewind.
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 Nobody rewinds anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Do you have a rewind machine?
Yeah.
They
How much
charge
is
them
you
late
on?
fees.
How many did we have at our breakfast?
80,
88.
80. I was 85, but 88, but yeah,
I mean, that's great considering that.
it was a
this is
holiday, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And also, I'd like to just mention that our Cocktails and Comedy is a sold-out event. And how many people are we expecting for that?
175 plus the wait list will be invited to come at least to see the comedy show and dance. But they won't receive a meal because we only have 175 meals.
How many people are gonna be to do that? I had somebody that I thought you had all of them already. Giving out the tickets for people that just sit and watch the show.
I
Are
will,
you still letting? you still
yes,
letting them
people
come?
can still, because there are tickets being turned in that are being issued to those on the waiting list.
Uh-huh.
So the waiting list is reducing. I have enough seats for everybody waiting.
Oh, okay.
It's just the dinner part. Couldn't
Yeah,
cut it.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They don't eat.
Yeah, right, I understand.
And I'd just like to remind everyone that this was one of the 3 programs that replaced our game night. And usually on a game night, we would accommodate 175 people. But by splitting that up into 3 different events, we have reached almost 3 times as many people for the same amount of money. So we have engaged more people. And I think that when we made that decision to go to 3 events, it was a wise decision. It's worked out really good. And it's going to be a really good show.
Is it that we're engaging more people, additional people, or is it the same people that's attending all 3 events?
That's a great question.
I think
We,
it's
we are, a
higher percentage, but it's not absolute the same.
there's a lot of people who never came to game night because they don't gamble, they don't
Yeah,
play
that's
bingo, they
true,
don't do that stuff. So now we're reaching those people. So we're reaching, more people. And maybe some of them are the same people, but not all.
Mary's.
Yes, ma'am.
On the, dinner, you know, that are just, and then the people that are just coming to watch, are they paying for their seats?
No one's paying.
Nobody's saying.
Nobody's paying. Yeah.
But I mean, they're
175.
coming in after the dinner is served,
Yes, they come in 30 minutes later.
just 30 minutes later?
Yes.
They'll enjoy the program. They just won't enjoy the.
They'll still be eating.
And we'll still have like Chug It and stuff out there too. Like we'll have Chug It and we'll have the bar out there and the photo. So like
There's
Okay.
other things.
there's other things. Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people ask,
This
are
point.
they gonna have, are you gonna start a mahjong club? To teach people how to play mahjong? I've had several people ask about that.
We haven't had a volunteer yet that wants to teach Mahjong, but we do have a beginner bridge class that's gonna be starting up in October.
And then
really?
you just asked me about the mahjong.
We can ask the ladies and see if one of them wants to do it.
See, one of them like.
Beginning bridge, I mean,
Probably because there's a-
Diane.
Very beginning.
uh-huh,
It's like October the 3rd or something like that.
couple of great.
It's in the neighborhood,
Yeah, you said something about a dance at night too. Are we going to be able to dance?
Yes.
Goga. Goga is the name of the
Go
guy.
is the name of the.
He's a one-man band.
Oh, really?
So he's the one that we had at Valentine's Tea after the Beatles tribute. I don't know if you came to that, one, but it's that same guy. And
He's
he-
great.
He got him moving.
Yeah, he's great.
A dancing plus.
Jennifer, what do we need to do what time do we need to be here to help set up or whatever? What kind of help do you need the day of the 20th for us to put this in part of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna need help setting it up
We'll get a list.
for sure.
Every
And
time.
What time's the event starts at 5:30?
5:30 to 8:30.
yes.
So we need to be here about 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the board members need to be here about 4 o'clock to help.
Is there, what time? Day before.
Right.
Get your hair and makeup done
And
before.
the attire is
Yeah.
dressy or,
Yeah.
yeah, or Sunday.
Yes.
My phone.
Sunday dress.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
She'll be classy.
Yeah. Classy. No blue trays. No blue trays.
Hopefully, Trey.
No
Cloth
trays.
napkins.
Oh,
cloth
napkins.
tables,
No blue
Company
trays.
Shucks.
Candles, flowers. We
Flowers.
talked about that.
Yes.
You have some more questions?
No, I just want to add something.
Okay.
That's something I did this week. I donated a bunch of material for the quilting class.
And they loved it. They
They-
loved it. It was gone.
Did they like it?
They loved it.
Good, good. Yeah, I got it a bunch of stuff.
Great, great. Anything else? Then we'll move on to, C5. Receive an update from the following subcommittees and take appropriate action. We, gave away 2 spotlight awards this past Monday. Leah Jean Trieber, who's a former board member. She's a front desk volunteer. And, she's a former chairman.
And she leads Thinkability.
And she does a thinkabilities class on a weekly basis. She's, been active here for many, many years. And we also gave away a second spotlight because we haven't given away one in a couple of years. We did two. And one was a surprise, and it was for our own Debbie Holt, who does everything. She does everything. Yeah, so, yeah. She's a former chair. She's, she does all the decorations for all the events that we have, hot dogs, breakfast, dances. She does her time and her money to do all those things, and we really appreciate it. And it's a small token of our appreciation.
I thought the ones that we just had looked like hand grenades. The little ones. They were a huge one. The tin with the thing on top.
Oh, they're supposed to be pumpkins, Mary.
Are those supposed to
Grenade pump.
They weren't grenades, they were pumpkins.
be? I have no imagination.
They need to be around.
How did your son with those two fish
We're gonna
Yeah, I watched too much stuff.
start throwing them at each other.
Okay, and so now we need to start working on our next Spotlight Award. I think that now we're trying to do it every 4 months, but I think maybe we should do that every 6 months, make it a biannual award. And so we'll try to do the next ones 6 months from this month.
Do they have the forms at the front desk?
They should have the forms at the front desk. And we need to really promote it because I think it's a great idea that we award or recognize the veterans, the volunteers that we have.
Another question. You know, can I have another question?
Go. I was just gonna mention that Booth Falls is also a Spotlight Award.
Oh, yes, she did.
So
And you had,
that's something to know.
I just don't have it on.
Mine's displayed as well.
Round me.
in the, I just didn't understand, you know, for our event that we're having, sit down dinner and why we couldn't charge them like $5 a piece and make a little bit more money?
Because
That just wasn't in our agenda.
one of the values of being a member are things that we do.
Right.
So,
We always charge for game time, so. yeah.
no, we did a long time ago, but in recent years, we did not.
Okay,
It's just one of the extra values of being a member of Branch Connection.
okay,
And if you're not a member, you do have to pay $5.
Yeah.
right.
So technically, that would be them paying. Right? Technically,
Such a value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Other senior centers or active adult centers, they charge
Charge for everything,
for everything.
plus the membership.
Yeah, and we don't charge for anything
Right.
except the membership. And we're proud of that.
That's right.
Okay. So we're gonna promote the Spotlight Award because we're gonna need another winner in 6 months. Okay? The next,
So the next one would be, because we gave this one away in
September.
so we're gonna do it in March, September, the votes.
the
and
Monday breakfast from in March. So then we're gonna have to do it. Yeah. Okay, the next subcommittee, the Memorial Committee. And I think that we should put Virginia Clay's name on the Memorial Board. And, I have a little something to say about Virginia. For 10 years, every Thursday without fail, Virginia Clay dedicated her time and heart to the Branch Connection. She volunteered 4 hours a week at our front desk, faithfully serving as the first face and warm welcome that so many members came to know and love. Virginia was also here during pivotal changes when our center transitioned from a free membership to a paid model, and she played a vital role in helping members adjust, answering questions, easing concerns, and encouraging participation in new programs. Her steady presence gave confidence to those unsure about the changes, and her kindness reassured members that they belonged here. Her contributions went beyond check-ins. Virginia gave tours to prospective members, encouraging them to try classes and activities that enrich their lives. She carried the responsibility of greeting every member with patience and a smile, even the ones who voiced their frustrations. Her grace and calmness transformed difficult encounters into opportunities for connections, setting the tone for welcoming in setting the tone for a welcoming environment that defines our center today. Virginia's decade of service was not simply about hours logged. It was about building relationships, supporting growth, and creating a community where people felt seen, valued, and invited to belong. She represented the very spirit and volunteerism and community that sustained the branch connection. Placing her name on the memorial board ensures her legacy endures, reminding us and future generations of the immeasurable impact one dedicated to volunteer can have. Virginia gave her time, her heart, and her voice to the mission. She deserves to be remembered among those who built the foundation of this center.
Very nice.
So I believe she should be on the board,
Vote.
memorial board. And,
It's a memorial.
where is the memorial board now?
It's in the back office. Yeah, so when we have tags and take appropriate action from the subcommittee, so it's.
I make a motion. Do we have to make a motion to add her to the board?
Okay,
I second.
we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
There you go.
We'll put her on. And the memorial board will be displayed, on the bar, in the bar area.
Yeah, we can throw it there for now. I know we gotta talk about.
Could they have an engraved plaque? Or they had pizza?
We have that.
Oh, we do
We have
have.
that and,
We'll get it up.
it's been packed, but hopefully it'll be up in,
Let's see this.
okay. I apologize for Okay, let's move on to the second, Century Club.
I haven't got anything about anybody.
I don't know of anybody,
Okay.
maybe close.
Okay, social program series.
It's happening.
Do we have anything to say about that? Because it's happening this coming up Saturday, week from Saturday.
Jennifer, anything to open about the social program series? Anything?
No new updates other than it's gonna happen.
It's happening.
It's gonna happen. Everything's in line and, it's gonna be a success.
And we're gonna have 50 seats for people to watch if they need to.
If I need 50, I will have 50.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with 25.
Veterans Day, we had a Veterans Day meeting 2 days ago,
That's a 2 days ago, yeah.
and, everything's right on schedule. We've got commemorative cups that Kevin sent out copies of today that look great. That's gonna replace the hats. Coins, I think we're gonna have 250 of each, coins and cups. Is that right? 250? 200 cups. 200 cups,
How many points?
250 coins.
So they're not doing the hats, they're doing the forms.
We're doing the cups instead of the hats, and we're still doing the coins. It's like a collection of coins. There's like 4 years, 4 different coins. Similar, but yeah, different. So. And Jesse Costin Jesse Costanera is donating the gift bags so we can have some bag, put the cups and the coins in and give out. And, I haven't talked to my people who I hope will donate the poppy the poppy pins and the poppy flags. But they've always donated them in the past, and I'll get on that as soon as I can. But I think we'll have those as well to pass out.
And Rotary Club's doing hot dogs.
Rotary Club is doing the hot dogs. They've asked to be invited to our next meeting. And I have the emails to give to Jackie so that they can be included in the guest list for our next meeting. Perfect. They're real excited about doing it.
Good.
One of the Rotary members is the Newman Smith High School principal. And
Oh, okay.
and she'll be bringing some of her students along to not necessarily serve the food, but to help in any other capacity that they can.
Okay.
So that's all I have about the Veterans Day program. Next is renovation, maybe one more time.
Yeah, I think, renovation, we just have a couple backwards. I was like, the light there, that one's out, and the other one, down there at the other side is out. Those are still under their warranty. We had an issue with the sound system going offline, was it last week, but the guy came in Tuesday, put it back online. I think renovation wise, there's only two things. One is obviously the floor. And then I think there's supposed to be a cover panel for that, where the water comes out of the hospitality bar inside. There's supposed to be a wall there. And they're also coming back out because we're having some complications with the dishwasher. But renovation wise, I think those are the only items that we really have left. Yes, ma'am.
Are they waiting on the floor to see if it stretches anymore or what?
So the floor is, so with the floor, we need to control the air first. So we gotta get that resolved first, which is unrelated to the renovation. But once we get the air, humidity in the air resolved, then we can finish out the floor.
I thought maybe it was like expansion. Big dance on the way of it or something.
And what's the problem with the dishwasher?
Not draining, like,
Yeah.
but the thing is, it's not like clogged or anything.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not draining. Yeah.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll move on to C6. Discuss agenda items for future senior advisory board meetings. This item is placed on the agenda so that board members could recommend topics they would like to discuss at future meetings.
So we'll put the vote for action for the first Thursday,
Vote for action.
vote for action, or vote for Thursday starting in November.
Are there any items you'd like to discuss in the future meetings?
Well, I guess we need to come up with the parties for next year.
Parties,
The social
Oh,
program.
events? Okay.
That's
The
subcommittee,
social program series.
but that's within the subcommittee.
Who's on that committee?
Deborah Cruzhart, Jennifer, and Deborah
Long.
Long. Is it
Deborah Long or Deborah Hall?
All three of us.
all three of the Debs,
Okay,
3 Debs and a
3
J.
days.
Can I bring up one? I know it's more of I know it's board items, but I wanted to kind of just let you guys know, I got a call the other day from the police chief, Chief McCoy, about, he was interested in trying to he's trying to recruit people for their citizen on patrol group. Their numbers are dwindling, and he thought it'd be a great idea to maybe have day meetings possibly here. I didn't know if that was something maybe that you guys can talk about. We can get into more detail, maybe we can put it on the next agenda, maybe kind of have you get some input on that, if that's something that you all, he's just trying to find ways to do outreach to get more people involved. And he knows quite a few our seniors that are in their group currently. And so, now that we have a standing facility back, he was like, is that possible? And I'm like, yeah, anything's possible.
Sure.
I think it might be good to, if you guys are interested, maybe we can see if either him or one of the other assistant chiefs maybe want to come talk through it and talk about it. We can invite them to lunch and that kind of thing. So if that's something you all are interested in.
They already came by
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah,
and I, told them that we could work with them.
So we could put that on the agenda as an item, to have Chief McCoy come and talk to us.
Yeah.
At our next meeting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that,
Think
like
you can
that.
come that fast? You don't want to send an email?
Yeah, well, I can send them one to, that's the 9th, right? You said? Okay.
And also they have, because I went through it, they have an application that you apply, you can fill out. So if we could have those available after we meet with them, with the seniors to complete at the front desk, we could maybe help with passing those out
Sure.
and get people to sign.
Well, I don't think it was about recruiting, but also like education, like when he gonna do
Yeah,
some.
Because I think they actually want to have maybe their meetings here.
Yeah, like
Because they wanted to, because I guess now they have them in the evenings and, or they have them during the day and they want in the evenings, one or the other, I can't
they
remember.
have.
have it in-
Night.
They have them at night.
Yeah, they wanna have it-
They want to have more day meetings, and I think that's a great idea. I think you would get some folks that would want, because I guess the group that's participating, a lot of our seniors don't want to get out at night. And so having a place to go during the day, I'm like, oh, that would be great. I think that would be
That'd be
awesome.
great.
So, okay.
And they're gonna use the theater for it, so.
Perfect.
Having your support would help, I think,
Good.
too. So it might be good to have them come out, so.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes, Mary.
I just have a question about the air conditioning. And they say, the city regulates the air conditioning for here. But if they would raise it 2 points, would save the city a lot of money.
Yeah, I think one of the things you touched on earlier is about the building is the humidity. And so that may be part of the problem with the buckling of the floor
Probably hear it.
is because of the humidity. And one of the reasons I think that they turned down the thermostat is so that we can reduce the humidity in the building. We have an abundance of humidity in the building.
They can't get a humidifier.
We have a couple,
We have to.
recently, we've just gotten a couple. I think you may have seen them Monday morning for the first time. And, so they are using dehumidifiers now, but, just trying to keep the humidity down.
Yeah, several people mentioned that.
Oh my gosh, I know, I hear it every Monday morning in the bridge.
I hear that.
Well, let me give you guys an update as well, just on that. So at the council meeting, they approved, so a bunch of HVAC units for city facilities all over. We have 3 or 4 units that go on just this room. And so that was part of that package. So we'll be getting these replaced. And then we also had our vendor train come out and look at some options for the rest of the building. I'm trying to get the building balanced a little bit better. So I think it was an issue before the remodel, so I think it still continues to be one, but the new units in here will help because they come with dehumidifying as part of the unit. So what they're saying is the newer units have it built into, on big spaces like this, built in the dehumidifying function. So, anyway, and it's time for them to be replaced. So hopefully, I don't know how long it takes to turn this around. I'm hoping now that we will hopefully get them ordered here in the next week or so, and then they can get it done sometime, maybe October, maybe early November. So, if not, but we'll keep you all posted. Maybe by the next, October meeting, we'll have some
So
updates
we'd
on
be
that.
able to the senior could regulate the air conditioning.
Well, the new units in here will help a lot because they'll be more updated and hopefully regulate the temps in here a lot better, which will help the floor as well and keep the humidity where it should be. The rest of the building, they've got to make some changes that with the existing units, we have some new ones throughout the building. So hopefully we'll get some progress, but they're chipping away at it. And a big part of this room, which I know will help you all, is just get this one under control because we use this for so much, like right now, and we got something going on the other side sometimes, and this one is constantly used and it does, but like Matt said, we're trying to keep it cold to keep that humidity under control.
The good thing is September, it won't be long until we're about to be. It won't be long. It won't be.
One last thing, Matt, the subcommittee that I participate in, and we talk about the Halloween in the park and all of that, that's going on. We may want to add it
What's up to
to, that's the one that we're, participating with the Parks and Recreation and the other.
Special events,
Mhm.
that's special events.
Uh-huh. We may want to add that to be able to share the latest information and to see how we're going to assist with that as far as the seniors. You know, there's needs to be done. Okay,
Good. Yeah.
but we hadn't ever talked about it because it's sort of like a subcommittee versus being part of our discussion.
Tell us a little bit about it.
But all I know, I've attended a couple of sessions. I didn't go to the last one. Just the agenda. But they're talking about the Halloween activities. It's going to be in the, for the Halloween. And they're going to have sessions with, age appropriate events for the kids so that it's not going to just be where all the children would participate in everything that make it more specialized for ages. So they could have more exciting things for the older kids, things for adults. Maybe have an area for the adults. And then the little toddlers and children make it more where they're not scared and, frightened as much as the other children. But the last one I went to, they're really going to design it to where it'd be where more people would want to attend, and it wouldn't just be for children, that's trick or treat and getting the candy and all that. So I don't have the latest information because I didn't go the other night to that subcommittee, but
I didn't go either, but from my understanding, it was kind of wrapping up Halloween, heading into Christmas, and then also preparing for Gateway to the Globe.
okay. So they do so I didn't know if, what role we would be playing as far as the seniors, but it is, I think we could, volunteer for it if you needed us to do so.
Yeah, I think we're planning on having, so we have a Parks and Recreation green pop-up tent and kind of a marketing opportunity to market what Parks and Recreation has to offer in the city of Farmers Branch to residents and to visitors. And so we're planning to have different board members because we have 5 boards and then the one subcommittee that's an event related subcommittee. So between everyone kind of get timeframes in place that different board members can come and kind of run that. And so all the different divisions would provide marketing materials and little swag items. And so instead of staff being there talking about what's going on in the city, it would be the volunteers of the board. And they're talking about what's going on with the city. And it would just kind of be a shared load between the different board members.
I think at the next meeting, maybe you can discuss that under the events and activities that you've
Okay.
done. That'd be great.
Under that.
I think that's all we have for C6. We'll move to C7. Below is the calendar for 2025 city council updates, make change, and are subject to adjustment. This includes the meeting schedule for the year, council presentation dates, and a deadline for completing annual trainings. Hopefully, everybody's done their annual training.
Yeah.
Just have one, but Ms. Joy,
Okay.
everyone else has. Thank y'all.
Okay, good. This will allow for excellent communication by all, foster forethought and planning, ensure that training is completed, and ensure that presentations are submitted to the director and council in a timely manner. The schedule as follows: October, our standard meeting will be on October the 9th. November, our standard meeting is up for change possibly
TBD.
and to be determined. And also December, our standard meeting will probably be readjusted also. And we'll have our holiday lunch. It'll probably just be a week earlier, hopefully.
The meeting and then
We'll have the 11:30. It'll be at 11:30. Our meeting
okay.
is always in December, is always at 11:30.
And the lunch would follow.
And lunch will follow with guests.
Date or just.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
A second?
Motion has been made to adjourn by Debbie and seconded by Deborah. All in favor?
All right.
Thank you very much.
Debbie.